OCA. Ocala.
All right, 5 minutes after 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. And once again, Brittany Marthaler has invited some guests that will enlighten us, especially if you're a woman today, regarding your health. And among the things we're going to do is talk about an event coming up on November 15th. It's the third annual Ocala Health Women's Wellness Day. And we have a guest calling in, Zanya Foco, and I'm going to let Brittany do the rest of that. And Dr. Christy Paquette is with us again. It's good. Well, come I didn't hear you. Now try it.
Good morning.
Oh, there you are. Okay, now I can hear everybody. Good morning, Brittany. Good to see you again, and Dr. Christy.
Good morning.
and of course, Robin is here, and on the phone is Zanya Foco. Do you want to introduce her, Brittany?
Zanya Foco is going to be the speaker at our Women's Wellness Day that's taking place on Saturday, November 15th at the College of Central Florida. The doors are going to open up at 9 a.m. with some free screenings that we'll talk about a little bit later. And then Zanya Foco is going to be our keynote speaker. And she's a registered dietitian, and she's going to make food and exercise exciting for us.
Oh, wow. So, food and exercise exciting. And Brittany, you'll be able to hear her better if you put headphones on.
Is she talking to me?
Not yet, no, but she's going to in a second.
Yeah, I've been talking and you haven't heard a thing. Oh, hello, everybody.
Good morning, Zanya. How are you? Where are you? Where are you right now?
You know, I'm in Michigan,
so Michigan.
I cannot wait to come down there. In fact, I'm coming early and staying late, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. But this time of year, there's a big difference between Michigan and Florida, right?
Very big.
You know, it's been a beautiful fall here, and but winter has started, so I'm ready to head down, and I can't wait. And you're exactly right. We are going to make eating healthy. People always say to me, Zanya, if you can make eating healthy as easy as it is to eat unhealthy, then I'll do it.
Okay, now, but is this a good idea? Is this a good idea a week before Thanksgiving or whatever?
Now is the time, and we can absolutely, Thanksgiving can be a great time to really, I'm going to talk about cranberries and all the amazing things that we can do with cranberries, you won't believe it, and how unbelievably they're such a powerful antioxidant, and how we don't have to trash them with a bunch of sugar, which sugar is not good for our heart. I'm going to show you some amazing ways to do simple things just like that. We'll talk about other foods that, eggs, are they really bad for us or are they not?
I hope they're okay. I love eggs.
I do too. I do too. They've gotten such a bad rap for so long. And, nutrition is like that. Studies change. We get new studies. We get new information. So this is going to be a really fun, enlightening. You're going to learn a lot about great foods to incorporate in. Nuts, remember when we said nuts were a little bit fattening, so don't eat too many of them?
Yeah.
Well, a latest study has shown that people who eat nuts daily versus people who only eat nuts weekly,
right,
they have a 29% reduced risk of heart disease.
I'm getting some nuts from.
I think so. What kind of nuts, Sonia?
Yeah, what kind of nuts?
All of them. We're talking almonds, peanuts, walnuts, all of the nuts, even cashews. And so it's tree nuts and peanuts. So eating a handful of them daily.
Really? So does that include peanuts? Are more in the pea family, aren't they? So pea,
I know it. They're a legume. They are a legume.
Oh, so it's a bean.
Mm-hmm. It's a bean, yeah.
All right.
It is, but nutritionally, even though genomically and looking at the nutritionally, they are very much like a nut. Their oils, all the trace minerals that they have, and the protein that they have are very much like a nut. So we call them peanuts, but they are terrific. And I will tell you, we are learning so many things about how to really take care of our heart. And it's different than what we knew 5 years ago or 10 years ago. So you're going to get the updated scoop, and people are going to walk away. It's exciting good news. It's lots of exciting foods that we can be adding into our repertoire, and then exercise. We're going to talk about how to have fun and move, and I'm going to teach you 3 excellent moves to help supercharge your metabolism and engage your core.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So we got it. be there to do that. I cannot demonstrate that when on the radio.
Okay. Zonya, I have a question that I don't know if it's a male-female difference or just two people difference, but Robin and I are two different sexes. And
Yes.
and we both often donate blood at the same time. And when you donate blood, they give you a report back about your cholesterol. Hers is always higher than mine, and I'll tell you, to be honest, I eat worse than she does. Is that because she's a woman, or just because we're two different people?
Great question. It's because you're two different people.
Okay, so all women don't have a higher cholesterol than all men, right?
No,
Okay.
that is not true. Not all women do. There's a lot of things going on, and my question is, I would really want to ask more questions about Robin's diet compared to your diet. Because a lot of things that people say, I eat more terribly or she eats better, well, we need to really look at that and see if that's really true. And we can also look, there's the hereditary.
Well, she uses mustard, I use mayonnaise. Does that help?
She uses, is that how you're rating that? Mustard, mayonnaise? Yep, that's the defining point right there. Here's the other thing, Larry, as I kind of bet that you and Robin have different parents. Do you have different parents?
I sure do. Yeah. That happened. It happened that way. Yeah.
That's another reason why your cholesterols are different. So, and even among brothers and sisters, so genetics runs very different. So there is genetics affect about 20%, they believe, of your cholesterol level. When you look at that cholesterol level, it's influenced 20%. If you have inherited a family that, or you picked parents that you have very high cholesterol runs in your family, that just means you have to work a little harder at it. And let me tell you one sneaky point that a lot of people don't know. They talk about the mayonnaise and the mustard. They talk about the eggs. They talk about all those things for their cholesterol, and they think they're doing everything right. But then I always say, so how many beans? Are you eating beans 4 times a week? And they're like, beans? What do you mean, green beans? I'm like, no, pinto beans, kidney beans, garbanzo beans. Are you eating those 4 times a week at least?
How about Bush's Baked? Are they in there?
Yes,
Bush's Baked are in there? Okay, good.
Yes, they are. That is good news.
Weenies.
Okay, without the weenies, just the beanies. But yes, beans are like little cholesterol sponges. And they go through your digestive tract, and they sponge up cholesterol, and then you poop them out. You poop out the cholesterol.
Did you know this?
I had no clue.
I'm going to remember. I don't remember many of these points of, with interviews. It's in one ear, not the other. I'm going to remember that one. Yeah.
And did I mention that I'm going to be speaking over the lunchtime?
Oh, boy.
Go beans. Yeah. All right.
Well, Dr. Paquette, how do you help people then maintain their weight and give them physical therapy when they are on a new eating regimen like this?
A new eating regimen.
Yeah.
What I do is I'm working with women who have weak pelvic floors, so they're struggling with things like incontinence or leaking, frequency. They're out to lunch with their girlfriends, and every 5 minutes they have to excuse themselves and go to the restroom, and sometimes they have to sit there for a long time waiting. So everyone says, "Oh, Janice is going to be gone for 15 minutes."
That's embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, sure. Everybody gets to know their habits, and it's something they struggle with, and sometimes that they avoid even going out with because of it's embarrassing, or they're afraid that they might have an accident. And so I deal with working with these ladies to help strengthen their pelvic floor muscles and identifying any triggers for pain and tension and spasms.
Wow. And diet plays a role in that too?
Diet plays. Zonya can attest to this. Diet affects everything, and right, Zonya. There are lots of foods that can then be bladder irritants. So part of what I do working with these women is educating them on let's take a look at your habits. When do you drink caffeine, and how often are you drinking caffeine? And no wonder you have to get up at the middle of the night to go pee, because you have your cup of tea before you go to bed. And
right.
some of the supplements, the B vitamins, and different medications that people are on can certainly be bladder irritants.
I'm sure. Christy, we need to take a little break, and Zonya, we need to take a break, and Brittany, we need to take a little break. We've got a weather and a couple of commercials, but we'll be right back. You're going to stay with us, right, Zonya?
Yep, that's great.
All right, we'll be right back. This is WOCA.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be partly sunny today, nice and warm, high 81 to 85. Partly cloudy tonight, will drop to the mid and upper 50s in a few inland spots, 64 along the coast. Tomorrow, partly sunny, breezy and less humid, the high between 70 in the north and 77 in the south. For Saturday, intervals of clouds and sun. There may be a late day shower near the coast, the high 73 to 79. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
Your home is safe, or is it? AA Lock, Dock, and Security. The name has been a staple in Ocala since 1985. Do you have the right equipment in place to have peace of mind when you are at home or away? AA Lock, Dock, and Security has the right people to install and monitor your home or business. Call today for a free on-site security analysis. Call 867-1965. AA Lock, Dock, and Security, 219 Northwest 10th Street, 867-1965.
All right, thank you. 17 minutes after 11 o'clock. On the phone is Zonia Foko. She is going to be here in Ocala. She's coming down from Michigan, so she's going to be so much happier in the warm, sunny Ocala. The third annual Ocala Health Women's Wellness Day is Saturday, November, is that the 15th, Robin? 15th. And so she's on, Zonia Foko is on the phone, and of course, Brittany Morthaler is in the studio with Dr. Christy Paquette, and we're all talking about this event and all of that it encompasses. And Brittany, you said there was some screenings. Let's find out about that.
The free screenings begin at 9 a.m. when the doors open. We're going to be doing glucose screenings, cholesterol screenings, as well as blood pressure, body fat, and BMI, which is a measure for your metabolic.
That's who pays us our royalties, by the way, BMI.
Yeah. In the music world.
Vascular risk assessments, as well as balance screenings with Strive Physical Therapy. So there's going to be a lot to do. That's that portion of it, along with a health fair that focuses on all of the different service lines that Ocala Health offers, as well as our specialty physician practices. Our primary care is going to be there. So there's going to be so many resources to empower women, and if they want to bring their husbands as well, with their health. You know, let's take action. Let's do some screenings and see where you're at, and go to the next step.
Is it a free event?
Mm-hmm.
And lunch is served?
Yes, there'll be a lunch as well.
Any
We just
beans?
ask that you call and register. No.
No beans for lunch?
You have to bring your own beans.
No. There will. Zonia, on the on any of the wraps, do we have any beans in there?
I believe, aren't we doing the hummus tabbouleh wraps? We're doing a very Mediterranean.
Yes.
Mediterranean
Yes, we are.
And so I
love that.
talking about the Mediterranean diet, and so all that, how we can pick up some of those attributes, and we've done it in this lunch as well.
Yes.
So
we just ask that you call and register. The number to register for our free event on Saturday, November 15th at the College of Central Florida is 800-530-1188.
All right. Now, you mentioned men can come. I'm guessing the advice when it comes to diet is the same for both men and women. Am I right?
Well, it is a specialized event for women, but you know, we've had some men come in the past to accompany their wives, and they're welcome.
But I mean, you're walking away with some new information. It's not just for. I mean, some things might be women specific, right? But
yes, something it will be absolutely for men and women, and because men all love a woman and women all love a man usually. So this is I will be giving great advice for both the entire family. So absolutely, we really encourage the husbands to come along, and it'll be a great time. And just a reminder about those glucose and cholesterol screenings, that if you're going to participate in the screenings, so the doors open at 9, you do want to be fasted. Is that not correct? You want to be fasted before you come in there.
Yes, fast from midnight the night before.
Oh, that's good to know. I would have made that mistake.
Yeah, I love that.
That's an easy mistake to make.
So
but we will have refreshments for right after you get your screening done. We'll have some fruit and some Nutri-Grain bars there and some waters as well, so you can replenish right away.
Will you be there, Dr. Paquette?
Yes, I will be there, absolutely. I'm part of the Strive team. I'll be there to answer questions.
Now, your rehabilitation is a primary word in what you do. Can you rehabilitate heart disease? Can you undo whatever the damage was from bad lifestyles?
Well, I'm not a heart doctor, but we can start from where the person is and work on improving or making better, or making it not worse.
Yep. That is absolutely true. We can definitely make it not worse. And the studies always in the past showed that we could only not help it get worse. But actually, Dr. Dean Ornish, thanks to work that he has done, he has studies proving that diet, exercise, and meditation, so it employs both that mental aspect, that he has proven regression of heart disease through diet, exercise, and meditation. So we do have proof that you can you can reverse heart disease through those aspects. So as well as interventions, surgical interventions, and those are certainly required sometimes.
As with anything, it comes down to education, educating people. They might not realize that, beans are healthy for them, and they may not realize that the sugar that they're eating is not healthy for them, or they may not realize that, they don't have to live with urinary leakage and embarrassment. They can actually do something about it.
And Chrissy, talk about the thing off the air. You and Brittany and Zanya were talking about the citrus juices and the cranberry juices, etc.
Yes, cranberry juice is known as a bladder health, women's health drink. Drink cranberry juice for your bladder health. And one of the reasons is that it's a bladder irritant. So when you drink cranberry juice and you drink the citrus juices, they actually irritate your bladder and they want to get rid of it. So it causes you to flush out your bladder more frequently, reducing the time that the bacteria will sit there and cause a potential infection.
That's interesting. So something called an irritant is actually good.
It can be.
It can be.
For some people.
For some people, absolutely.
Oh, really?
Right.
It could have the opposite effect? I mean, could you overdo it? Could you drink too much of it?
You can drink too much of it, or it can compound with some other issues. If you're on medications, which are diuretics or also an irritant, then you might just spend, 90% of your time.
What is the other one they say? Pomegranate? Is pomegranate the one? What is it? Is that good for anything?
Well, pomegranates are amazing superfood as well. They're incredibly high in antioxidants, as well as cranberries. But I'm telling you, I'm encouraging people to use the whole fresh cranberry. They're in stock right now. Buying the whole fresh cranberry, they're very tart, they're very bitter, and I used to never know what to do with them, but other than add a cup of sugar to it and a few other things and call it good. And you know what? You don't have to do that. You can add anywhere from just 1 tablespoon to possibly 2 or 3 tablespoons of maple syrup to that, plus some other, an apple, a few other items to that, and it is unbelievably delicious and nutritious. Same thing warning with the cranberry juice is that there's a lot of sugar there. And we, of course, need to not drink too much sugar, especially in liquid form. So cranberry juice is definitely a double-edged sword. well, it's got the good and it's got the not so good. So you definitely want to be able to find a 100% juice, and you want to try to use whole cranberries. And I will tell you, I'm a whole cranberry freak right now. I am making so many great things, and everybody's just falling over going, this is amazing. So you can make cranberry jalapeno salsa. In fact, I have an e-news that just went out at 11 o'clock today for those people who are on my free email news list. And you can go to Zanya.com and click on Join E-Newsletter, and we'll get that recipe to you if you do that. And it's a fabulous cranberry salsa that uses lime juice. You crush up or ground up fresh cranberries, and it has jalapeno in it and some onion in it, and you would think in just a tiny bit of maple syrup, and it's not sweet at all. It just kind of balances it out. You serve it like a salsa alongside some grilled salmon or grilled chicken, or you can eat it with chips like you would salsa. But it is a cranberry and jalapeno, and it also has pomegranate in it as well. Now, pomegranate is the one and only fruit in the world that you only eat the seeds and nothing else. And the pomegranate is...
Oh, really?
Yeah, you eat the seeds. They've got wonderful fiber to them. They're wonderful crunch, very fresh, very hydrating. When you bite into them, water squirts out of them, but they also have a seed-type texture to them, and it's phenomenal. So there's a picture of that in the recipe. You'll be a hit at your Thanksgiving holiday time. So go to Zonya.com, that's ZONYA.com, and you can click on that, and I can get that recipe off to you in our e-news.
I just went there, by the way. You are a cheerleader. Look at you. You're jumping up and down. You got this lady named Liz who lost 110 pounds. Look at this. Everybody's happy around you.
Well, make sure you go there as well as going to OcalaHealthSystem.com.
Okay.
Those are the two places you want to visit today, OcalaHealthSystem.com and Zonya.com, and I'll tell you, you'll be wiser and better all for it.
How are you coming? Are you flying down here?
I'm flying.
Okay. I thought maybe taking the train.
And I'm staying 2 days, or I'm coming 2 days early and staying 2 days late because I'm fortunate enough that my father lives in Ocala. And I'm coming down to visit, and my mother lives in Lady Lake, so I'm going to be visiting the family.
Do you know what we have in Florida that I want to ask you about? Coconut. Everybody says coconut is really good for you. Do you agree?
You know what? I do agree. There are a few exceptions, and I'll be talking about those at our event. I'll be talking about when to use coconut oil, what kind of coconut oil to use, between there's refined coconut oil and unrefined coconut oil, and when you would use it. I'll be reviewing the findings that we know about it because things are different. Things are not what we always thought they were. And we always thought saturated fat, all bad, all saturated fats are bad. And we're learning that coconut oil, if you look at it at room temperature, it's white, solid fat, even harder than beef tallow. I mean, even harder than butter or any of those.
Is that bad?
And we've always thought that saturated fat was bad. But the new news, and it's funny because we don't have definitive clinical controlled trials to prove that coconut oil is great as the internet. And often the internet says a lot of things that you can't believe, right? So I have really stepped back and tested this. So I'll be talking about this, about when to use coconut oil and when not. And really looking at the Mediterranean diet, that we have unbelievable tests to show that the Mediterraneans live the longest. And they don't eat coconut oil, they eat olive oil. So we'll be talking about, olive oil is still king as well.
That's why Popeye lived so long.
That's right. He had a good relationship. This kind of event is really educational, too. If people don't want to take part in the screenings, they can come in there for the educational factor.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And the free goodies. There's always free giveaways. So.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Well, Zonya, we're down to like a minute and a half left. So thank you for being on with us today. And everybody else, go meet Zonya in person at the 3rd Annual Ocala Health Women's Wellness Day, Saturday, November 15th from 9 till...
9 till, we'll probably be there until around 2.
Okay,
yeah, we'll just be there to talk and make sure that everybody gets everything out of it that they need.
And before we say goodbye, any phone numbers, websites you want to repeat?
I'll give the registration number again. It's 800-530-1188. We ask that you call and register for the event. There's also more information on our website, as Zonya mentioned, OcalaHealthSystem.com, and then Zonya.com to learn more about our speaker.
And if you have any more questions about incontinence or pelvic pain, you can call Strive at 352-351-8883.
All right. Ladies, thank you for being on with us today. Like I say, I felt like I was on the, what was that show again? The View. I'm on The View today. This is The View.
And we guarantee an awesome time. You're going to have a great time or your money back.
It is a free event. Don't let that fool you.
It's a free event.
Well, thank you again, all 4 of you. Robin's here. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back. And remember, share this with somebody. We do have this recorded as a video. It'll be on the WOCA Facebook page and the WOCA YouTube channel by 2 o'clock today. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. Key players on Capitol Hill getting ready for the new post-election power structure.
Top aides to House Speaker John Boehner say his message will